New at 6, people who live in one Whitehaven neighborhood say these cars you see here are an eyesore and they want them moved. There are a lot of them.
It seems so. The neighborhood association says only 4 cars are allowed in a driveway at one time. Well, this person has 11. WREG's Kristen Holloway went to the neighborhood to get the homeowner's side of the story.
11 cars, that's what we've counted. The homeowner here issued a violation to clean up their yard. Well, that didn't happen. So 10 days later, they were summoned for court. But this isn't the first time this has happened. There are 15 closed violations dating back to 2013.
He's turned our neighbor into a junkyard.
Norman Marshall, vice president of the neighborhood association, says he's lived in the neighborhood for 23 years. And he's seen several cars at this house for the last 2 to 3 years.
You can't rent your house if they look down next door and see 15 cars piled up in the yard. You know crime is coming behind that.
As we were shooting our story, the homeowner, Christopher Branch, came home. He was in environmental court today from a court summons issued on October 5th for failure to comply with code orders. We asked him about the code violations.
I have my bills to pay just like everyone else, and this is how I pay my bills.
Branch told us all his cars are in working condition, so I asked if he would consider moving some of the cars to a different location since he's violating an ordinance. He said yes.
When it comes to me and my substantial status versus, providing a home for me and my, my children or whatnot, priority comes first. It subsedes precedence over versus, just small, minute ordinances.
Norman tells me he just wants the clutter gone.
It ain't gonna be long before people start leaving here. It's just an eyesore. So how can we sell a house or rent our house out when people gonna be afraid to come in here?
Now, the ordinance states you can only have 4 cars and they must be parked in the driveway. You can't park on the street or in the grass like this. Reporting in Whitehaven, Kristen Holloway, WREG News Channel 3.
Thank you, Kristen. The homeowner has an arraignment date set for November 18th.